Hello and welcome to your Core and More Flow. Today I'm going to be wearing my wrist weights and I'm also going to be using one dumbbell just because I have 8-pounders. So if you have anywhere from like 2s, 3s to 5s, you can grab both if you want to. As always, that's your decision. So I'm just going to prep with one. We're going to start standing today with parallel feet, wrapping the rib cage in towards the belly button. Pelvic floor starts to lift. The belly button is your meeting point for the core activation. Inhale, arms sweep up to the sky, feel the belly turn on. Inhale, lower it back down. Exhale to rise. Inhale to lower. Good, one more time. Exhale to rise, hug everything into midline. Inhale to lower, and we pause in the center. Arms can come into like a hug a tree position, a beach ball shape in the center, without moving your hips at all. Torso twist to the left. Inhale, you're back to center. Exhale, torso twist to the right. With these twists, I want you leading from your back rib cage. So I twist to the left. It's my right rib cage that's hugging towards the left side. And then we're back to the center. Good, 3 more. Exhale to twist. Finding as much length in the spine as you can. Good, last one. And we're back to the center. Arms come down by your side. Right arm is going to reach straight up to the sky. Now this one, I don't want this tilt coming from your shoulders. I want the movement coming from your right hip. So right hip, we are leaning, and then exhale, using the right oblique, we rise back up to the sky. So shoulders are not moving at all. The hinge, the tilt is coming from your hip, and then exhale to lift. Good, one more time. Tilt, keep the arms straight up, and ear and bicep are connected, and then lift it back up. Release it, and we switch it up other side. Connect the ear to the arm, shoulders relax, and they do not move. Hinge from the left hip, pull the hip away, and then exhale, lift everything back up. Good. Inhale to tilt. Exhale to bring it back up. One last time. Push the hip away from the shoulder. And exhale to rise back up. Great job. Grab either one or both of your dumbbells. I'm just going to grab one. Legs are a little bit wider. And hands on your dumbbell, I'm holding the edges because I just have one. We're bending into the left knee, send the booty back, and then exhale right back up to standing. So send your weight into your left heel, push, butt back, and then exhale to lift. I'm going to turn so you can see my spine. As I come down, it's a hinge of the hips, long spine, exhale to rise. Good, 4 more, and then we will add on to this. Long right leg. Last 3. Last 2. Last 1. And bring it up. Now we're going to keep that left knee bent. So whatever leg you just bent is staying bent. Arms can come to 90 degrees. We're tilting from the right hip just as we warmed up. Exhale to lift it right back up. Keep the knee bent, tilting from your right hip, find length. Exhale to lift. Don't let the shoulders tilt. The goal is not to get as far down as you possibly can. It's to stay as long as you possibly can. Keep it going. 4 more. Tilt, just a hinge. Exhale to lift. Last 3. Last 2. On the next time you tilt, pause there. Arms only are reaching, press to the sky, pulling back down. Exhale to pull, inhale back down. Here for 4. Last 3. Last 2. Last 1. Back up to the center, we put it all together. Tilt, arms push, down, untilt. Tilt, push, down, center. 4 more. Last 3. Last 2. Good, last one. Back through the center, ditch your dumbbell. You can keep the left knee bent. Elbows come wide behind the head. Find your tilt. Keep your heart and chest and gaze open as you twist to the left. We're back to the center and then untilt. So we tilt. Long spine twist. Inhale center, exhale to lift. 3 more. Tilt as much length as you possibly can. Crown of the head is up. Twist. Center, last 2. Good, last one. Make sure knee stays open, pressing back. And we are center. Shake it out, grab that dumbbell. One more time, or dumbbells. Right knee, we take it from the top. So we are bending into the right leg, booty goes back. Exhale, stand it up, nice and tall. Keep it going. Hinging from the hips, weight is in right heel. And your knee is not only going open in line with the ankle, but it's also pulling back so it's behind your toes. Here for 5. Last 4. Good, here for 3. Knee stability, ankle stability. Inner thigh on the left side, last 2. Good, one more time. Exhale, lift, and now we keep that right knee bent. Remember, you are hinging only from the left hip, and then you're right back up. Shoulders stay over the hips. They are not tilting down. Keep the upper spine in line with the rest. So it's more of like a lean and lengthen, diagonal line, and then exhale to lift. 4 more. Last 3. Last 2. Good, on this next one, hold it. Arms only push lower. Good, 4 more. Last 3. 2. Last 1. Back to the center, put it all together. Tilt, push, lower, center. Good. Tilt, push, lower, center. Last 4. For 3. Last 2. Good, last time. Push, center, center, stand. Release your dumbbell, right knee stays bent. Remember, keep the length in the spine, hands to head, elbows wide. We tilt, twist, heart and gaze stays center, and then we're back, untwist, back to straight. Good, hinge, twist, look straight forward, untwist, back to center, last 3. Tilt, twist, center, center, last 2. Keep opening the knee, weight is in your right heel. Last time. Tilt, twist, center, and lift. Great job. We're finding our way onto our backs. So make your way down. Once you come all the way down, feet can come onto the ground, knees up to the sky, and just take a few rounds to windshield wiper, releasing that low back. And then on your next inhale, we are back through the center. Hip bones can tilt gently forward so the entire spine is touching. Legs are going to come to tabletop. Now this one is a little bit funky where it does require you to push. So your left hand is going to go onto your right thigh. This exercise will only work if you are pushing the left hand into the thigh. I push so much that my arm starts to shake. That's the activation that we want. So you're lifted, hand pushes in, and now left leg extend, left leg bend. You are pulling the right knee in as you push the right thigh away, creating opposition. Right hand can either come behind the head, or if it becomes too much, just lower everything down. Here for 6. Exhale pulls you back in. Last 4. 3, 2. On this next one, left leg stays extended, point the toe lift, flex the foot lower, keep pushing with that left hand. Last 4. Last 3. Last 2. Last 1. Now left leg is going to hold straight. Your left elbow is now pushing into the thigh. I'm going to take my right hand behind the head. Left leg lift, left leg lower. Rotate up so that left shoulder really comes up off of the ground. Here for 6. Exhale to lift. 5. Push the elbow to thigh. Last 3, and then we hold. Last 2. On this next one, leg comes down to a hover, hold it, lift the shoulder, 8, 7, belly pulls in and up, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Hug it in, and we'll just continue right into the other side. So tabletop, this time your right hand has to be pushing into that thigh. Shoulders can be up, shoulders can be down, that's up to you. Your right leg extend, right leg bend, pull it back in. This entire time, wrap the rib cage in towards the belly button. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale to pull it back in. 5 more. Last 3. Last 2. Last 1. Hold that leg long, right leg lift, flex, lower the right. Your right hand is pushing into thigh, left thigh is pulling into hand, create that opposition. And neck shoulders can either stay up or down. Last 3. Last 2. Last 1. Hold that leg at a hover. This time your right elbow is pushing into the thigh. Roll up through that right shoulder. We lift the right, lower the right. Exhale to lift. Inhale to lower. Here for 6. 5, and then we hold. Good, here for 2. On this next one, leg comes to a hover, hold it, lift the shoulder a little bit more, hug the belly in and up. 6, 5, breathe. 4, 3, 2, 1, full body stretch, release, let it go. 1 more round of breath. And then legs are coming back up to the sky. Roll it up, hold it here. We're taking one leg long and then the other. Now, if you have a dumbbell, I'm not going to use my 8s, but if you have a smaller dumbbell, we transfer the dumbbell under, open, under, and under. Under, under. Here for 8. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last 1, hug the knees into chest, take a second, big breath in, and then we are hugging the right knee in, left leg goes long, pulse it for 2, switch, pulse for 2, for 8. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Same deal, but legs extend, pulse it for 2, switch, pulse it for 2. Last 4, 3, 2, legs stay the same, reach opposite arm, opposite leg, rotate and rotate. Here for 6. Slow it down. 4, really reach. 3, 2, last 1, legs long, lift to the sky, both legs, both arms. Inhale, reach lower. Exhale to lift, maybe shoulders rise at the top. Inhale, find length. Here for 6. 5. Last 3. 2. Last 1. Hug the knees in, but we're going right back out long. Exhale, circle, pull the knees back in. Inhale to reach. Exhale to circle. Here for 6. You got it. Finishing nice and strong. Last 4. 3, then a brief pause. Last 2. Last 1. And release it. Full body stretch. Feeling good. Big breath in, big breath out. One more time. Okay, on your next exhale, we're coming into a single leg teaser. So as you exhale, the arms are coming up first. Once the arms reach the shoulders, roll it from the bottom of your sports bra, and your right leg lifts as you lift up. Extend back down on your inhale, find length. Exhale, continue with the right leg. So arms reach shoulders, no momentum, pause here. Roll it up, bottom of the sports bra, right leg lift. Inhale, lower back down. We're gonna take one more, and then we'll add on our layers and our variations. Exhale, roll it, right leg lift. Inhale to lower, great job. The only difference here, still on the right leg, we're just adding a twist at the top. So as you exhale, same variation, rotate once you get to the top, come back to the center, control it, roll it. One more here. Exhale to rise, lift, open, back to center, roll it back down. Can we combine that fluidly? If not, you're staying with what we were just doing. As you exhale, roll it immediately into the side, lower it as you come back to center. Last 2. Exhale to roll. Control it, open. Inhale, roll it. One last time, but we're pausing at the top, of course. Exhale to roll it. Open, hold, pulse, fingertips to toes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release it. We repeat everything from the top with left leg. So we're just rolling up, straight on, left leg lift. Inhale, roll it back down, reach. Exhale to roll. Good. One last time. Exhale, lift straight on. Inhale to lower. Okay, we add on the center lift. Add a twist at the top once you reach. Open, center, roll it, inhale. Exhale, roll it. Open, center, inhale. One last time. Exhale to roll. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Inhale, center. That's your foundation. If you want to add the fluidity into it, let's do it. Exhale to roll. Open straight away. Center, lower. Exhale to lift. Inhale to lower. Good. One last time. I don't care how high that left leg goes. I care that you're using control and not momentum. Inhale back to the center. We find that position one last time for our pulses. Roll it, fingertips to toes, little pulse. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, release it. Great job, guys. 3 more teasers, but this time both legs are coming up at the same time. If it's not working today, just go back to your single leg. As you exhale, it's the same exact thing. We roll up from the bottom of the sports bra. Both legs lift. Straight legs or bent is up to you. Inhale, everything comes down at the same exact time, nice and slow. Control it. Exhale to rise. Roll it back down. Control, nice and slow. Good, one more time, and we pause at the top. Exhale to roll. Lift, reach for the toes, hold. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release it. Well done. That's a really tough series that you just completed. We are going to continue that tough series and roll it over onto our left side body. Now we've been here one other time before in our challenge, so now is a great time to see our improvements, see where we can also start to strengthen and continue to strengthen. Coming into our side teaser. So for our first progression into this, left shoulder is pushing away from left forearm. So you're constantly pressing away. For this first variation, your right arm is up to sky and knees down, toes up. As you exhale, we're rotating onto your bottom glute to keep the knees bent and lift up. Rotate so hips are coming back towards me and you're on the hip outer thigh of your bottom leg. Exhale to rotate, you are now on the bottom of your glute. Lift. Inhale, we're back to center. You're more than welcome to stay here. Full variation, we reach legs up to the sky. Inhale, extend the legs back out long, look over the shoulder. Exhale, look up to the toes. Inhale, look over shoulder. No momentum, just your contraction. Good, we will take one more and we'll hold up at the top. Exhale to lift. Hold it here, one leg lower, switch and switch. Here for 6, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release it. Amazing job. Let's take it over to the other side. You might notice that one side may be a little bit easier to do than the other. Know that that's normal and just bring awareness to it. Same thing here, right shoulder is pushing the ground away. We'll start with knees bent, knees down, toes up, left arm reaches. Rotate onto your bottom glute, knees can stay bent, and we reach the arm forward. Inhale, reach over, look over the shoulder. Exhale, rotate onto glute slowly and reach. You are more than welcome to stay here, otherwise legs can come straight. Exhale, rotate, legs lift to the ceiling. Inhale, you rotate back onto that bottom hip. Good, in breath. On the next time you exhale and lift, we pause up at the top, hold it here. Switch and switch. Here for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it back up. Take a breath. We have one final series to go, and we're going to find our way back onto our backs. I'm going to grab both of my heavier dumbbells if you would like to do so. So once you make your way down onto your back, maybe you grab dumbbells, imprint the spine. So entire spine is touching the ground, and legs are going to meet at our tabletop position. Heels in line with knees, knees in line with the hips. Arms are starting up in your hug a tree position. So gentle bend in the elbows, you have the beach ball size space in between. Arms are coming open, exhale to close. That's it for our next 6, and then we'll add the legs in. Last 3. For 2. Last 1. Good. On the next time your arms open, both heels are tapping to the ground and everything rises back up to top. Inhale, open the arms, drop the heels. Exhale to lift. I want the heel movement coming from like your hips and hip flexors, low core as well, so you're not bending the knees at all. Keep your tabletop position, legs don't move. Exhale to lift. 6 more. Last 4. Last 2. Good. Last 1. Arms are going to stay the same. Legs are not moving now, but they are straight, heels in, toes turned out and pointed. Gentle bend, arms open and close. More of a challenge. Maybe shoulders lift. Here for 6. Last 4. Last 2. Last 1. And rest. Bring it back to starting position. This time, palms are facing outwards. Elbows are bending. Make sure that the dumbbells stay right over the elbows. I don't want the dumbbells anywhere close to your boobs, okay? So elbows and wrists, dumbbells stay right in line. As you exhale, arms are pushing up, your right leg lowers. As you inhale, switch. Exhale, push. Inhale, switch. If you would like more of a challenge, we roll it up and stay lifted the entire time. Last 6. Last 4. Last 2. Last 1. Both legs same time. Heels drop, elbows bend. Exhale, push. Last 4, you got it. 4, 3, 2. Last one, final variation, legs are long, just the upper body. Push, lower, push, lower. Last 6, almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Roll it on up. You made it. Cross through the legs, hands clasped behind, open up through the heart, and then you can keep the bind as you start to fold over the legs. Inhale back through the center, arms reach up to the sky, and then right hand comes to the left thigh, open up, twist. Let the right shoulder relax, looking over the left. Inhale back through the center, arms reach up to sky, left hand comes to right thigh, twist. Look over right shoulder, let the left shoulder relax, and let the breath lengthen and expand the belly. Inhale, we're back to center, and we will finish as we always do with our 3 rounds of breath. Inhale, arms reach to the sky. Exhale, release. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, release. One last time, biggest breath today, fill up. And open the mouth, let it all go. As always, I am so grateful to have you here with me to sweat, to motivate me, and I hope it's doing the same for you. And I can't wait to see you tomorrow.